Now let's start talking about specifically what kinds of businesses you can do with your background, with your engineering background. In a service business where you program things, do technical tasks for other companies, individuals, is a very easy transition for you. So let's talk about the pros and cons of it. The biggest con is that you're probably, at least partially, trying to get out of doing programming for other people. That's why you might be thinking, oh, maybe I'll stop doing tech and I'll start doing business. And so I'm kind of putting you, hey, right, go right back into business. So if that's a problem, okay, maybe this video is not for you, but it is very, very, very simple to make that transition. So it's worthwhile to think about because it's similar, but the difference is that it can give you the freedom that you want. The difference is that you're not stressing out of what your boss is going to think, of what your the management is going to want, but it's going to be working on your own business. And so it's actually more motivating, more fun, and that just might be enough to make that difference. Another pro is that this business is scalable. You can hire the engineers later once you get enough clients and once this is stable, and over time, once you know, hey, I'm getting like a good influx of clients on a regular basis, you can hire other engineers to do the actual work, and you just become the manager and the salesperson, which is essentially you're just doing the business of this business, which is kind of what you wanted to do anyway. And this is fantastic because a service business really thrives on, like, really lives and dies by the margin of, like, let's say you hire people to do work for $10 an hour, but you sell that work for an unknown number. It can be $11 an hour. It can be $500 an hour. It's totally up to you. So as you become better as a salesperson, your margins and profits will increase. So this business actually is ideal to start practicing sales, marketing, presentation, branding, so that you can start selling premium looking services and that people pay premium prices for. So there's a lot of business savvy in that. Of course, another good thing about this business is that you can start it early. You can literally start promoting it today. This has a very low barrier to entry. You already have the skill set if you're technical. So you just have to start promoting. How to do the marketing? Marketing is challenging here precisely because it's an easy business to get into. There's a low barrier to entry. A lot of people are providing the services. So it's at times going to be competitive. Ideally, you would get clients from search, but search is going to be so competitive because search is people who already are searching for it, already want you. So that's going to be very competitive because you're going to have, similar people with similar skill sets to you already who started promoting this earlier. And so what you're going to do is look at other places to get leads. Some good places for leads are freelancing sites like Fiverr.com, Upwork.com, and similar sites. You can also create YouTube videos, other content, and even run some ads. I'd be careful about running ads because it's very hard to run them profitably, and you end up losing your own money in the process, especially if you're just getting into this. So this is essentially the business of services. You already have, if you think of it in terms of the 3-sentence business plan, you already have that first sentence, the business, the service you're providing. The marketing is somewhat clear. It's just a lot of legwork and effort to try to do it. And the financials are also very clear about this. All you have to do is just, you charge per hour, per job. So that part is clear. And you just have to get clients doing the programming technical services that you already know how to do.